Now, talking about investing in NFTs, can or should NFTs be seen as an investment? That's a great question, and let's try to break it down. NFTs represent a unique asset, and as such, they may have some value. The value of an asset, such as art, is sometimes abstract, but the value is usually corresponds to whatever people believe it's worth and what people are willing to pay for it, right? Digital art was until now hard to track and hard to prove which of the copies was the original. And digital art is very easy to copy when compared to physical painting. For example, NFTs allow artists to tokenize a file, a digital file, and say this one is the original. And digital art can, for the first time, be considered unique, ownable, and tradable. In 2016, the number 17A by Jackson Pollock, this painting here, was sold for $200 million. Why? Well, the answer is simple, because the purchaser believed that it's worth $200 million. Like any other original paintings, only one person, Kenneth Griffin, owns the original painting of this painting that we see here. However, I'm allowed to copy and paste it and share it here with you, this painting, right? And I can, if I check the internet, there are thousands of pictures of this same painting. However, the physical work, the original, is worth $200 million, and you can, that person that owns it can prove that he owns it. Art NFTs are basically the same. The NFTs can represent artwork and the ownership of this artwork, and NFTs can be both represent digital work or physical art. Digital art seems more straightforward for the NFTs, but any physical asset can also be represented by NFTs. Now, when talking about physical art represented by NFT, the collector, the buyer, needs to understand what are his rights when purchasing the NFT. Although the market is very new and there are usually a few options to digitize physical artwork, there are like kind of three ways the digital art can be represented. And it's important to break them down. Option one, the artist can create a physical work and digitize it and create an NFT through like photography or other techniques, and keep both the physical art and the NFT. Both the physical and the NFT are considered unique and ownable. And in this case, the physical art can either be sold separately or be sold together with the NFT. And then we may have option two, digitize the artwork and destroy the physical artwork. It may make sense eventually to destroy the physical artwork in order to make the NFT totally unique. The destruction of the physical artwork can be recorded and shared with the owner of the NFT. For example, a Banksy artwork was bought for $95,000 by Injective Protocol, a blockchain company, and it was burned after being digitized into an NFT. And the physical work can eventually be seen as the means or a tool to create the digital NFT. And thus, it may make sense to destroy it in order to have the final NFT as a unique asset. Which leads us to option three. In option three, we treat the physical artwork as just a tool for the tokenization process. We don't sell the physical artwork, but only the NFT, which is considered the final version of the artwork. In some cases, when an NFT is created from a physical artwork, the NFT ends up being worth even more than the physical version, which is also an interesting phenomenon. Regarding the value of an NFT, it is related to the perceived value of the artist. It's just like any other artwork. And it's related to the perceived value of the artwork itself and the supply demand for it. Before buying an NFT, you need to make sure that you understand that that NFT is unique and that the NFT is part of a limited edition or not, and how many NFTs there are for that digital artwork, because eventually the artist may issue a few of them. And it's important to understand the trends, and you can check different marketplaces like OpenSea and check the price trends, and a lot of useful information that I can actually share it with you now. Let me open here. So I open here the OpenSea. OpenSea is one of the biggest marketplaces, and I can, for example, open here the CryptoPunks, because I'm, for example, doing some research regarding the price history, and I can see here the average sale price throughout time of these NFTs, and I can see here that it was peaked at some point in time. Yeah, but you can see here and do research and understand that actually there is some perceived value for these digital assets.